I love football. I cannot get enough of football. I watch it on every level.
The emotional release. You know, whether it's an exciting play that gets you all jacked up and juiced, or whether it's the fact that you're able to pour everything you have. Whatever frustration you had that week, you can put into that first kickoff coverage, that first block that you have, whatever it might be.
And I couldn't think of anything better to do to fill that void that you have as a football player than to get into coaching. You
get a chance to release a lot of emotion that you otherwise have no place to release. There's nothing else like that.
Again, the relationships you build and the people you're around, and watching the guys compete, not just on the football field, but in life after they get done playing. It's just an amazing game.
Southern Oregon travels to Montana to take on Carroll College, and you would think the Raiders would struggle after losing record-breaking quarterback Austin Dodge. And while they may not be as explosive as they were last year, the reigning NAIA national champs still have more than enough talent to be dynamic. Sophomore quarterback Cameron Smith, at 6'7", 210 pounds, got some minutes last season and looks to be the leader for that starting quarterback job. I think early on, talented tailback Melvin Mason will be counted on until the passing game gets its sea legs underneath them. He'll be running behind an offensive line that returns 3 starters. Now defensively, 6 starters return, including All-American defensive end Daniel Bro. The 6'3", 245-pound senior will be asked to lead a defense against one of the best rushing teams in the NAIA. Carroll College head coach Mike Van Diest does an excellent job at reloading and not rebuilding. His Saints offensively are built well along the offensive line and have a good stable of backs led by Ryan Walsh and Dylan Green. I would also keep an eye on true freshman tailback Connor Paulson, a former high school quarterback at 6'2", 225 that has really good natural running skills. Defensively, Carroll College was very stout on both ends, stopping the run and the pass while showing the ability to force turnovers. Gone is linebacker Sean Bloomquist, who was tremendous, but linebacker Shane Durbin is back, as well as an active secondary, which will come in handy in this game. I like Carroll College in this one. The Saints lost both matchups last year versus Southern Oregon, 2 really close games. The latter was in the NAIA playoffs, where the Saints had a 35-18 third quarter lead and lost by 3. So they've been chomping at the bit all spring long with this game circled on the calendar. And I think both sides will come out and play well, making it an entertaining game like last year's matchups were. But this time the Saints will go marching in.
For me, I think the biggest thing that football taught me was how to overcome adversity.
At some point in your life, you're going to have some tough times.
You have to have that next play mentality.
That cohesiveness and that working together, that's really something special that you can't get in a lot of other areas.
When you practice that and you live that in other phases of your life, it becomes second nature, because all you know how to do is fight.
It's not an easy game. If it were easy, everyone would do it.
You start to appreciate the smaller contributions that people make. You don't just look at the big one, because you knew it took 6 or 7 other guys who are unsung.
And you know, you can't take shortcuts and be successful.
Doing what they do to make it possible for the guy getting the press clippings or whatever it might be.
In this game, whether it's as a coach or a player.
So I would certainly say that you know, you definitely got a very quick lesson in how to overcome adversity playing football.